What's up YouTube, ladies and gentlemen? So up till this point I've been watching basically one Telegram channel called Elevating Forex and documenting all of their signals that they have given ever since January of 2025. At first I did first few videos for the weeks, then I broken down several of them by the months. So even though right now at the point of making this video this is the August, but I have documented everything up to the beginning of the July. Now before we go any further, I want to make a little disclaimer. None of the information I am providing on this channel should be considered as any type of financial advice. I am not affiliated with anyone at this point. I also have documented all of the signals while doing the cross-charting with TradingView. There's no point for me rigging these numbers because if I want to try this channel with the real money, I want to make sure that it's providing constant profits. You can read more about this in my video description down below. So I guess without further ado, let's try and have a look at all the data of my Google Sheet. Okay, so here we go. What we're looking at is the month of January. We have February, March, April, May, June. So I've done all the videos on my YouTube channel about these months. As you can see, the layouts differ a bit for each month. That's because I was basically kept on trying the new things and upgrading the sheet. Basically also have an explanation tab which shows all the calculations in this working month tab. So it's kind of a detailed formula breakdown. But here is the main tab. So first I have the monthly breakdown statistics documented basically from January to June. As you can see, each month they have traded on average around 28 trades. And as you can see, the results from their signals for each month. Now before we go any further, I want to point out that I've done all of my calculations with assumption that I have $300 of capital, and I'm using the 33% of that, which basically translates to 99 bucks. So for each trade I've calculated that I'm using 100 bucks with the leverage of 100. So let's take a look at Take Profit 1. As we can see, we have the profit breakdown for each month, the win ratio, and the capital growth from 300 bucks for that particular month, and the daily average PNL. So if we are calculating that we have 100x, this 0.06 translates to about $6 per day on average for the January. So let's take a look at the Take Profit 2. The Take Profit 2 for each month was also profitable with a bit lower win ratios. The capital growth is somewhere around the same, but we have the lower daily average for the month. So let's look at the average monthly performance. So Take Profit 1 level generated on average for each month around 132 bucks, with average win ratio for each month is 82%. On average, each month grows around 44.15% capital, and each day for average month translates to about 0.06. They were hanging around 0.45 risk to reward ratio, and as we can already probably guess what's going on with Take Profit 2 on average, while the profit is close to Take Profit 1, but the win ratio is significantly lower for Take Profit 2 levels. And the daily average PNL by percent is also lower for Take Profit 2. So this basically shows us that if we were to trade this group on the Take Profit 1 levels, we would be much more stable. So overall total performance, so for Take Profit 1 level generated around 800 bucks on these conditions, which gives us the overall capital growth of 264%. And take profit 2 levels also generated around $800, which is the same ballpark as take profit 1 capital. However, what worries me is significantly lower win ratio on average, which is 62.5% compared against take profit ones, which is above 80. So if I am reading this right, if we were to trade on take profit 1 levels, we would be much more stable and our exits would be much more quicker, so less headache for that. Anyway, overall for the course of 7 months, we have executed 167 trades. 139 of those were gold and 33 of those is Bitcoin. Bitcoin usually trades on the weekends, but I have noticed one thing, that it happens usually on take profit too, but can have significant impact also on take profit 1. If you use the 100 leverage for Bitcoin, it might not necessarily destroy your account, but take a huge impact. So if you're trading Bitcoin, you should consider it lowering to at least maybe 30 if you want to get risky. Anyway, what we can see from this is that we can double our trading amount within a month, at least on paper. I will print this Google file into the PDF and I will share it down in the comments so you can have a look and have your AI chatbots to crunch the numbers. You can also do your own cross-checking if you would like to. Now, I have been off for the past 2 weeks from this, but I was busy. Take a look. So even though I've done only one group for now for the YouTube channel, I already have documented 3 more. I've also have significantly updated my Google Sheet during this time. So I think I will have very interesting content coming up for you. If you like this type of videos, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. It means a lot. I think that will be all for this video. Don't want to take it too long. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Bye.